Hey guys, welcome to my podcast. This here is the Gamer Guy podcast with your host Gamer Guy and his co-host Nobody. We're gonna watch the Nintendo Direct, gamers. All right, maybe I shouldn't do that, but if you're just catching this on YouTube or maybe you're just checking this live, hello. Welcome. This is my reactions to the Nintendo Direct. As I said, I'm going to repeat myself from like fucking 4 minutes ago. No cam. It's just going to be commentary. Sorry, I don't have this room anywhere in a presentable fashion that I would feel comfortable showing my face. Also, I don't have my face anywhere in a, presentable fashion. Gross, no shave. We've got about 3 minutes until this starts. If I start having issues, we'll go to Twitch, but we're gonna watch this on YouTube first. My prediction is that Nintendo Switch has games, and that we're going to be proven that it's starting now. Okay, never mind. It's starting now. I forgot the clock on my desktop is wrong. It's actually off by like 2 minutes. So let me know how these volume levels are. Hopefully they're good. I'm gonna turn it down just slightly. Uh-oh! I knew it! What? Really?
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
Wait a minute, what is this? This isn't what I think it is it? This ain't Smash Brothers, is it? Or is this DLC for 2? What is this?
Find her anywhere.
What the hell is going on?
It was as if she vanished off the face of all rest.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't...
Without a trace.
You wouldn't be here.
Where have you gone? I'll find you, whatever it takes. This is where you were. Pyra!
I knew it!
Sorry, Rex.
What the fuck?
Because I got an invitation to join Smash.
What?
Oh, I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Sit back and leave it to me, Rex.
Ah! Ah!
Smash Flare!
You powered up your Smash attack with fire?
Yes!
Nova! Prominent revolt! Blazing end!
That's genius! You're pretty
I
much
know everyone else is angry, but I love it!
There are no pushovers!
Holy shit!
Talk about a tight spot.
Yeah, of course she's here too.
Let me handle this.
Yeah! Yes! Oh, and they're using their redesign. Ironically created by Smash. Well, not ironically, but you know what I mean. Oh. Oh. No, of course it's a counter. Oh, they can just switch on the spot. I thought they'd be costumes.
quite the spectacle.
Oh! Oh!
Grumps! I've missed you, buddy. Mind if I watch a while?
Oh, look at that JPEG of the background. Yeah! Low res Zeke! Low res everybody!
You're all mine. I'll lend you a hand. Sacred arrow.
Hell yeah.
Burning sword. Nailed it. Sure did. Witness
They didn't go for the spoiler final smash, but I'm okay with that.
Shulk?
What, is this a new...
I never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you.
Are you kidding me? Right now they're doing this?
You forget. We're fighters too.
Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Ah!
Hello, everyone. It's been a while. I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo.
I don't even care. It's an sword
Last
fighter.
year, we delivered some a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations.
Fuck!
However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time.
Yeah. I need to calm
Happy
down.
to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today.
All right, chat. I gotta be honest. I was hamming it up a little bit, but
We appreciate your continued support.
holy shit. Also, I have a clove of garlic here, by the way. I made a bet that
What
there
you
would be
just
no
saw
Earthbound
was the
content.
reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mythra. They originally
So if there's
appeared in the
anything
Xenoblade
Earthbound
Chronicles
here,
series as Rex's
then I have to
ally.
eat this clove.
Please look forward to
It-
seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Just figured I'd share
This
that.
fighter releases in March, so we hope you'll stay
In
tuned
March?
just a
On
bit
my
longer.
birthday, maybe?
All right, let's continue with our first batch.
I'm
of
sorry.
Nintendo
I'm
Switch
sorry. Oh,
headlines.
shut up. Goodbye. What the fuck? Why is this here? Do people still play this game? Okay. I'm sure someone's excited about this. I mean, we got Among Us, so this deserves to be here, I guess. But,
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021.
well, I no longer have a dream pick for Smash. That's all I can say. Fall Guys is Fall Guys.
22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed.
But, there we go. They gave me
Venture
my,
into the
my
vast
dream
reaches of
Xenoblade
space to uncover the
continuation.
secrets left behind by an ancient civilization. You have 22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated. However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gather.
I'm glad they rehired this voiceover guy for the direct. He does a good
By
job.
repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe. What
Is this
messages will you
just
discover?
smaller
How
scale?
can you prevent the sun from exploding?
Uh,
Why is the solar system trapped
what's
in
that
an
one
endless
game?
time loop?
Controversial space game that became
Find out
less
when
controversial.
critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021. Put your sleuthing skills to the test in two classic murder mystery games. Famicom Detective Club,
Here's
The
this.
Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. Two deep cuts from Nintendo history.
Still thinking about that
coming to North
Xenoblade.
America for the first time. Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and turns await at every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia.
I mean, for a visual novel, at least we have some like
But that's not
animation
the only
here.
case to crack.
I have no idea about anything of what this is.
other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling
Phoenix Wright.
conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
助けてここから出して自分の目の前に血染めの少女が立っている
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club The Girl Who Stands Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th.
Visual novels just aren't my thing, so sorry about that.
A new age of battles begins.
Fire Emblem. Maybe. I don't think so. That don't look like that. But I also don't know what this is either. Samurai Warriors. Aight.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is
You know,
coming
despite
to
how much I
Nintendo
like
Switch.
Hyrule Warriors,
Dive into the
I'm
history
not
of
the
same
biggest
graphic
Dynasty
period
Warriors
as the
guy.
series now shines the spotlight on
never. I mean,
Nobunaga
to be
Oda,
fair, I've never really
Mitsuhide
checked out any of the mainline games that much.
Character designs
But
and visuals have been revamped for
The
this
crossover
installment.
aspect is like
Unleash
the
high
bigger
octane
thing that
moves
I
in
was into the
electrifying
Hyrule
1
Warriors
versus
for.
1,000 battles.
I never necessarily played the games for the
Samurai
gameplay.
Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021.
But aight.
The vast world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch. You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your
Oh,
travels,
man.
you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story.
Huh.
Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome
The sprite work
monsters.
looks nice for this.
Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version.
I don't
You
know
can
what this
alternate
is
between
though.
the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land.
I feel like I'm gonna be saying that a lot. I don't
Legend
know
of
what this
Mana
is though.
will launch on Nintendo Switch
Mana? Okay.
June 24th.
Mana. So this is the first game that's going to use Nintendo's not Windows 98 servers, as I understand. So I'm excited. I don't know if I'll really be playing this game, but I'm excited to hear reviews to hear if it runs decently.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers.
What is this?
50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet!
Monster Hunter with a story?
We can't lose this
Now I've
game!
only played Monster
Pull
Hunter
yourselves together!
on 3DS. The one that came out with the new 3DS came out. Which one was that? 4?
You listen to me now.
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last?
Looks pretty good.
Inoa, we should start preparations.
I could
right
be
away.
wrong, but I don't think that Monster Hunter had this involved of a story, did it?
Calamity.
Huh? Coming out on my birthday. I don't think I'll be picking it up, but maybe. Maybe. It's a nice Pro Controller. I like me some Pro Controllers.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh! Here we
Fairway is
go.
open once again. Tee off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch.
Super Rush.
Study the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things through.
Oh, this is interesting.
Then
That's like the
swing.
NES open mode. Like camera angle.
Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom
Oh, this
Kingdom
looks-
characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery.
It looks pretty good.
Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see
Wonder
if
how
your
far
shot
away from
curves
release
the
this
slope,
is.
and a scan that lets you examine a
This
course's
looks
terrain.
alright, but
These features can help you ace your shots. In addition to button controls,
Oh,
you can also
boy.
use motion controls by holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently swing the controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
oh boy. What?
On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to
What?
Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf.
The fuck?
Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition. Oh, did we mention story mode?
No.
As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie
No.
and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points.
You
earned
didn't
during
mention that
matches.
yet,
Then
but I guess you're
allocate
doing
points
that
to
now,
different
huh?
stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii
Alright,
in
Cowboy
versus
Wario
play.
is what I live
Put
for.
your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush swings onto Nintendo
I know people
Switch
liked
June
the
25th.
tennis
Pre-orders
game.
begin on Nintendo eShop
I
after
didn't,
this presentation.
I didn't love it. I liked it. I
The
didn't play it
latest
as
game
much as
from
I thought I
Mario
would.
Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer.
I love me
modes,
some Mario Golf
as
though,
well
so this
as
is good.
familiar
I'll
golf
take it.
gameplay with easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
It looks pretty good.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch. Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful
So
of the
much of this
obstacles
is
you'll encounter in
lost.
this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th. 32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free. Then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection.
Ghosts and Goblins had an arcade?
Available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today.
What?
Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspire, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the
Is this a
city by
PS2
turning
game?
humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin
I don't want to
today.
sound like I'm
Nintendo
overly complaining about this direct. I'm overall happy. Not just because of Xenoblade, obviously,
It's
but
Travis Touchdown
I'm
versus
happy we're getting a
Assassins.
direct.
Wait, aliens?
Even if I don't know
Aliens have
like
invaded Earth.
99% of the shit that's
See the right
happening on
game?
this direct.
Anyway, after annihilating
I'm happy
an
it's
entire
happening.
city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate. Here we go. As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved Death Glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match. The fate of the world is at stake, so get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th. Exterminate demons in heaven?
That's not where the demons go.
As above,
You silly neon white company.
why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
Huh. Interesting. So this is just like super hot, but, you know, heaven.
It's
Kind
kill,
of.
Be killed. You won't
Maybe
last
not.
long if you can't rely on yourself.
Never mind, it's Persona now. Be the best,
There's nothing to do with
or
it.
burn in hell.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in neon
All right,
white.
looks
Coming
good.
to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021. The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Hi everyone, my name's Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who
This is
wields the
important.
lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties.
Oh,
Photos to share on
besties.
Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what.
yeah?
We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power heroically soars onto Nintendo Switch. 4th.
There was a small little breath that he let out at the end there
Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
that kind of just conveyed an emotion that I agree with. Oh, this song again. I'm sorry? Plants vs. Zombies Fortnite? What? Oh. Who? Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Corn.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can.
Really? Really?
Band together on a quest to
Really?
face evil and save faces.
Froze was literally just talking about this in chat.
Cast me characters in various roles across the kingdom.
Reminder that me characters are on your
Favorite people
Switch.
into your
Didn't you know
allies,
this?
Or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord.
Oh, fucking Stan.
Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game.
Oh boy.
Ramp up your Miis and get them ready for adventure. There's also
It doesn't even look like a me anymore.
letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous. In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending
I
some
considered
quality
playing
time
this
with
game
allies to
before.
strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle.
Well, at least this means I don't have to buy this on 3DS.
If your relationship's sour,
Which I
though,
was going to
it might
do.
take a turn for the worse. Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally?
Whoa!
That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it.
Pretty
and it'll lend a hand
darn good,
or
he says.
battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces
Ganon's
in a
horse.
lighthearted romp, Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st.
Aight.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I'll probably get it. Not necessarily because I want it, but I'll probably get it.
Super Mario themed items are coming to your island.
Here we go. This is what I want.
Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game.
Oh shit, they got not just Mario.
Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture
Oh,
items.
really?
So place them however and wherever you'd like. You can also place 2 warp pipes.
What? What?
Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
Huh.
A free update for the game launches February 25th.
Next week, alright.
After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
And then at the end of
Keep
March,
an eye on the official Animal
they
Crossing
nuke 'em
Twitter
from your
account for the
world.
latest information.
hey, the warp pipes are cool.
We hope
Fast
you continue
travel,
enjoying life
finally.
on your island.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait
Now
a
talk
bit
about
longer
Zelda.
for their release. Speaking of which, last week we had the global launch for the Super
Buy
Mario
our
3D
video
World
game.
plus
Buy
Bowser's
our
Fury
video game. Buy our video
hope you
game.
enjoyed
Buy
that Mario
our video
adventure
game.
as well.
Buy our video game. Buy.
Next, we have another game to show you.
Please. Time to tip the scales. Was this Bravely Default? Yeah. They pulled a Xenoblade and Bravely Default, the third game, is actually Bravely Default 2.
He leaves us no recourse. Swords. Never.
Or is this...
Cross answer for its crimes today.
No, this isn't that, right? This is Octopath, maybe.
You and no other must decide how we proceed. You are a leader.
Either game, both games I didn't play, so.
Together with these spirits.
Bravely Default and Octopath. I played the demo for Octopath.
I promise to do all in my power.
It was
to see us
alright.
through this safely, every last one of us.
Project Triangle Strategy.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited
Yeah, this is
deposits of salt
Octopath.
and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War.
Oh.
Though the hostilities ceased
Good
with an
name.
uneasy truce,
Good.
decades later, the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would
Glenbrook, huh?
orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
Hey, good voice acting.
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped
Fire
weapons.
Emblem.
The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons such as bows and arrows. Thus,
Okay,
your
this
forces
isn't
can use
exactly,
terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand.
Octopath.
An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack. We win. Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield.
I'm
before
playing
taking
Fire
action.
Emblem now, and you know, I'm enjoying it, but I'm not the biggest guy when it comes to
Throughout the
tactical
story,
RPGs.
You will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations. Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical
I mean,
decisions are made, your journey may
I
take
like a
you
story
down
like
paths
this.
divergent from those of other players.
My only concern is,
what true might is.
can you get a full story experience?
Project Triangle
Or do you have to play the game multiple times?
In 2022, please
In order
be
to
on the
get
lookout for more
the full
information
experience.
in the future. After this presentation, a demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop.
Thank
In the
you.
future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Wokey-doo.
Calling all hunters. Do you
I
have
see a
what it takes?
stormtrooper in that. I'm not the biggest Star Wars guy. I do like it a lot, but you know, more things. Not gonna ever complain about that. More things.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person
Okay.
shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Sal. Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take one.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Korgan used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo! Come get some.
Yeah? Okay, dodgeball. I like dodgeball.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
Incoming! Be the ball! Be the ball! Catch me!
Roger that. Heads up, Your Highness.
I like the orc.
Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay, team. They may have won the battle.
This accent's as good as my accent,
Can we redesign our characters?
You're not a team if you're not wearing a
which is
uniform.
to say,
Bloody Joe.
Pass to me. What? Interview's over? Oh, come on, man. One more game.
yeehaw.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight, cause you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet. Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off.
Hmm.
You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate.
As you make your way back home to Tokyo,
Now this looks
you'll
nice.
alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The
Honestly, I
battle for
might see
survival
myself
begins
playing
in
this
World's
game.
End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
Made by the people who made Danganronpa, which is not something I've played, but that on its own looked pretty good.
With the physical release of Hades. Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon
I've really
crawler
wanted to
and
play
recipient
this
of
game.
multiple Game of the
I've
Year
heard nothing
awards,
but good things
is
about it.
getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld.
Okay.
The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack.
Oh.
It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a
I like
32-page
soundtracks.
full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director.
This
Gen
might
Z.
be the way that I pick
Let's
up
not
this
forget
game.
The game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th.
Yeah, I think I might be picking that up.
Three
I think it's
deadly
time.
action games, one masterful collection.
Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge.
Not Sigma
are coming
3
to
though.
Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to
See,
none.
I
Wield
saw
an
some
arsenal of killer
people
weapons,
wanting
each
this
offering a
dude
playstyle
in
with different
Smash.
set of lethal
I'd be
skills,
okay with that.
Along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other Super Ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch Summer 2021.
Alright.
More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
You know, I don't see why I didn't see this one coming. Spoilers, I guess. Yeah. And there it is. Newly added weapon, costume, roster. I didn't get to see all of that, but alright, there's content.
Even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
Hyrule Warriors has content.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the
I'll probably play that on my own time. Probably not on stream.
Victorious in turn-based battles. Veterans and newcomers to the series can
The
enjoy this
Hyrule
brand
Warriors
new story
stuff, I mean.
on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation.
Oh boy, can't wait to watch that trailer, even though you could have put it here. That's fine.
The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. 8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. SaGa Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel
This
through a
music
stunning
sounds like
sci-fi
Final
world
Fantasy
with
VII.
many of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, SaGa Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system.
Oh boy, this game.
Battle Royale features a growing roster of powerful
I'll say the same thing I said for Fall Guys. Do people still play this game?
All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new Legendary Pathfinder skin and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
How's it going so far?
Yeah, it's pretty alright.
There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us.
Yeah?
Next, please take a look at this.
There he is!
Hello there, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize.
I didn't think so.
Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
Thank you.
While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
There it is! Skyward Sword. Just ported, it looks like. So how are they gonna make this work? That's the real question at hand. Hey, it looks like it's running in a higher frame rate than what it used to. I think Skyward Sword was originally 30.
There he is!
Skyward Sword HD looked pretty similar to Twilight Princess HD in the sense that it just looked like the same game.
This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold two Joy-Con controllers.
Yeah.
The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the
I don't really
controller,
think this
you
game
raise
can
the
work
shield to
without
block enemy
motion
attacks.
controls, so this is fine. We'll see
You
if
can
they have
perform
an
other
option, though.
actions like
They
using
might.
both controllers to
I'm not
wield a
holding
bow
my
and
hopes
arrow.
up for it, though.
These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be
There we
played
go.
in handheld
Put my foot in my
mode or
mouth.
on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick. Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
All right, well, that's a way to do it. We'll see how that works.
Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers.
Those are cool.
The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda.
I'll discover them origins, even though I already know it.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th.
All right.
Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop.
I thought they were about to say
Joy-Con
demo.
controllers will launch on the game's release day at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls.
Okay,
with vines
they
or
increased the
ramp.
climbing speed, it looks
Even
like.
the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well. Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
All right. Thanks, buddy.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
All right. This is it. One last game. Not actual gameplay footage. Splatoon? Splatoon 3? I'm into it. I'm into it. A bow gun? What? What is this? Alright. Look at he. Look at he! I don't know what's going on, but I'm into it. Oh shit. Condos. Airplanes. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Yeah. Alrighty. I'll take it. Whoa. Really? What? Oh, I just got chills. From a Splatoon game, guys. I got chills. Maybe it's because I've been playing Splatoon with Nat and them lately, but, oh, I'm really into this. Oh, I'm very into this. 2022. But who will give us our news?
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while.
Yeah.
We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time.
I'm surprised they're showing us 2022 titles right now.
Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Alrighty. Bye-bye. So that was that, huh? When the imposter is sus. Alright. So. Why is it like this? So let's talk for a bit, shall we? As we do here. This was a pretty good direct. Overall, I would say. You know, there was a lot of stuff here that just really I couldn't, you know, I don't have a dog in the race for a lot of these games. I'm kind of the normie who just sticks to the games that he knows and will continue to buy the games that he knows and rarely takes risks by buying games that he doesn't knows. Hades looks cool. I can't wait for Hades. Of course I'm fucking stoked for this. Is it bad? Guys, is it bad that I, like, knew immediately that this was Xenoblade 2 just from the clouds? I love how they did this, like, this part of the cutscene is, like, in Xenoblade 2's engine. And, like, I figured it out that this isn't Xenoblade 2 DLC, mostly because, like, he went back to the airship, or not the airship, but the sunken ship, rather, and that's not a thing you can do. I mean, I guess maybe the DLC could have taken you there, so what the fuck do I know? But, you know, I just gotta watch this again. Feel a little warmth in my heart.
Pyra just disappeared.
Yeah, it looks so good. And it's like hard to determine, like I was like, whoa, if this is Xenoblade 2 DLC, where in the story is this? Like, you know, he's friends with Zeke and Pandoria here, but he was just talking to Morag and the Emperor was there. Yeah, and then he comes back here.
It was as if she vanished off the trace of all this.
And also, you know, light spoilers for Xenoblade 2, but, you know, the ending of that game, you know, they kind of don't, like, exist in the same areas anymore. Like, they kind of go somewhere else. So it was like, if this is, like, after the game, like, because I would assume DLC that late would have to be after the game, right? I don't know.
Without a trace. Where have you gone?
I wonder what the chat was saying at this moment.
Find you, whatever it takes.
If I pause it... Oh, wait, no. No, this is real chat, so never mind. I thought that was going to show me the chat of, like, in that moment.
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you.
I got an invitation to join Smash!
Hell yeah, I'll take it, though.
Oh, I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Sit back and leave it to me, Rex.
I'm, you know, I had originally had a theory that we'd be seeing, Rex and Pyra. I mean, obviously everyone was saying Rex and Pyra, Rex and Pyra, Rex and Pyra, Rex and Pyra, Driver and Blade, Rex and Pyra. And like they would maybe switch between different blades, but I mean, you know, then there's the problem of, well, some people don't really like Rex, but you know, everyone loves Pyra, I think. The majority of people do anyways.
You powered up your Smash attack with fire? That's genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
Hey, I'll give Rex's voice actor credit for one thing. You know, some people didn't like his performance in 2. He sounds like he's got some more training since then, and he sounds pretty good in this trailer. I also just really like this animation. Like, most of the time with these Smash trailers, it looks like it's CG, right? It looks like it's not in the Smash engine. This, for some reason, just looks like it's in the Smash engine.
Talk about a tight spot.
Mythra?
And then, of course, the Xenoblade 2 part of the cutscenes looked like they were in Xenoblade 2's engine, so I'm really happy with how they handled this trailer. I'm probably gonna watch this like 12 times over by myself.
Mythra!
Cutting it close, huh? Oh, hey, were these guys planning on leaving? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through! Lightning, Buster!
So is Mythra just gonna be like Arsene mode? Where she's just like super powerful, or is it just gonna be like Zelda and Sheik old moveset? It looks like they can just switch at will. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait, Grump?
I've missed this, buddy. Mind if I watch a while?
Yeah, JPEG.
Friends are here.
I mean, to be fair, these look kind of low poly and ass, but, hear me out. I'm pretty sure, like, the models in the background of, like, Terry's stage kind of look like this when they showed it off in the Direct too. And when I played Terry's stage, they look fine. So I'm sure in actual gameplay, this is going to look good. Also, hi, Moreg. Yeah, I like that. And he comes out for the taunt. Oh, that's nice. I really like this. Yeah, no, give me a moment here. I was losing my shit. And yeah, I gotta admit, I was hamming it up a little bit. Just a little bit of ham. Just because You know, it's Xenoblade. It's Xenoblade. Of course I've got to do it. This is my series. Well, no, it's not. It's not my series. Who the fuck am I? But this is my favorite RPGs of all time. Xenoblade 1. You know, Shulk getting into Smash 4 made me play the games, but also a friend of mine, Luke, he like really wanted me to play these games, and he showed me the soundtrack, and so I was already like baseline interested. And then Shulk gets into Smash, and so I'm like, okay, I'll play it. And then I fell in love with it. And then, you know, Xenoblade X, I like it. Xenoblade 2, oh, I really like that. Torna Xenoblade, ah! You know, that's that. But yeah, this was a good moment.
Never expected to see you two again.
Of course, hiring back Adam Howen for just a couple more lines to have some fun. Of course they did.
Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you.
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Hell yeah. I'm gonna use that fucking as my wallpaper, I bet. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, rated teen by the ESRB. Yeah, babies, no babies in that game. They say, shit. Malos calls, Rex a little shit. Okay, he almost says the fuck word. So yeah, no babies allowed to play Xenoblade 2. Fantastic game. If you're not interested in Xenoblade 2, and you want a little backstory for these characters, play Torna. Torna is even better than the main game of Xenoblade 2. You can buy it separately, even. It's like a 30-hour adventure if you go for everything there is. It's like 15, 20 hours if you don't. Very, very good games. I love Xenoblade. Of course, I lost my shit for this. Of course, I lost my shit for this. But no Earthbound, so I guess I can throw this this garlic away, huh? Was there even any Earthbound in the Smash Characters trailer? I wonder. I didn't see anybody. I didn't see anybody. We got Joker and Ike, but yeah, I don't have to eat this garlic. I'm kind of okay with that, even though I spent like $1 on it. Well, actually, I'll probably use this now that I think about it. I think I can cook with this. I just have to figure that out. What I mean to say is I don't have to eat garlic alone. So there we go. Here's my question right now. Let's see. Is Smash Bros. Updated? I gotta see these renders. Uh-oh. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. 7980. Really? They're calling them different numbers? Uh-oh. If they're gonna call them different numbers, that means I have to too for my video. Wait a minute, no! 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 No, we can't have that! Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it! Oh! Oh! Look at how baby Rex looks. Oh my god, he looks like a fucking baby. Oh, young Rex. And there they all are. Amazing. Maybe. So you know how they added Final Fantasy VII music to Smash, right? So what if I mean, obviously we're going to get some Xenoblade music. I want to see some Torna music. X music, please. But more than that, can they fix Shulk's face? Please. Please. Let me see this. Let me show you his face. Have you not seen his face? All right, it looks fine in this picture. Interesting. Hang on. There could be some weird things if I keep scrolling through. Here we go. This is the one that I wanted. This one right here. Look at, I mean, it's fine. It's not bad. Little Mac Photoshop, definitely though. No. But listen, I don't know what Twitter's reaction is. Well, I saw some of Twitter's. I was reading it. Some people were saying, you know, a tribute to Etika, which I'll say as well. That's, I agree. You know, this is a nice. I wish he was here for this. I feel bad, you know, but man, he would have been so stoked about this. I didn't think that I would have reacted the way I did, but you know, whatever. But I'm very excited. Let's find out. Let's see. Is the majority of people happy? On here. Oh, Jim put a good tweet out. He said, in his question for Skyward Sword is, can he use the right stick as free cam if he uses motion controls? That is a great question. Yeah, of course, I'm very, very happy. So, someone tweeted Splatoon 3 takes place in France. Okay. 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 I mean, I could just keep gushing about this character as for fucking forever, so I'm not. But let's talk about the other things in the direct. So of course I'm very excited for this, but let's see how much other content I stop on. And I'm like, okay, that was cool. Just scrubbing through. Yeah, I'm a really big fan of this frame right here. Monster Hunter looks fine. Mario Golf. Initial impressions? Of course, I'm very excited. I love Mario Golf Toadstool Tour on GameCube. I'm a bit concerned. You know, I don't need to tell you that Ultra Smash was a fucking train wreck. However, Mario Tennis Aces on Switch seemed to do all right. Most people enjoyed it, and they brought the story mode from that, or, you know, similar concept anyways, over here to this. It looks good. You know, we're not seeing this till I think they said June, right? So hopefully there's time to make this look a little better. It looks great, but I think there's room for some visual improvement. But, you know, we are seeing games under development. You know, of course, I'm all here for the costumes, for, you know, them not wearing their default outfits and instead, you know, wearing actual like tennis clothes, whatever the hell that means. Camera angles look pretty cool. I don't think I'll be playing with motion controls, but yeah, story mode looks all right. I don't know if I will really love it, but I'll play it. That's going to be a day one purchase for me. Here's another game that I will probably pick up. Maybe not day one, but I'll pick up. I'll stream it. I kind of have to because of, you know, what I've got going on. So we've got this. You know, it looks fine. I will probably play it. I don't really know what more to say. I don't really know a lot about it. All I know is it's just like a funny little me game. Animal Crossing. Man, I dropped this game like a fucking rock. This stuff looks cool, but it's a little too late for me to like really, really appreciate it. I would like to reset my my world for this. Well, not specifically for this, but just reset my world in general, right? Just because, you know, or my island, I should say. Just because I don't have much room for anything in my current island. I maxed everything out in 380 hours when that game first came out. I played it a lot during the initial quarantine. So I don't really have, you know, anywhere to put this stuff. The warp pipe is cool for like a little fast travel system, unless there's going to be like a small limit to how far you can put them. I have a theory that like this other pipe was just around the corner, so maybe there's a limitation there. Hopefully not, though. No, that's just me being too cautious, maybe. This looked all right. Honestly, I like Dodgeball. Might pick up this game. That trailer was pretty funny. Maybe. I might also pick up this game. This game looked fine. But it just depends on how much time I have. Hades, I'm gonna be getting that for sure. Let's see. I didn't get to read all of what this was. So let me see what the expansion pass for this details. Of course, Pyra and Robbie definitely going to be playable. Newly added weapon for Link on May 28th. Jesus, that's far out. Newly added. It's a purchase bonus, but it's available in May. What? Okay. So we get an expanded roster. Whatever that means. So new characters. Newly added weapon types, new challenges in the Royal Ancient Lab. That's new, I think. Newly added challenging enemies, so some new enemies, okay. That's coming in June. And then we've got new character vignettes. What the hell does that mean? Vignette. A brief evocative description. Or small illustration? Okay, so we're getting new artwork for characters? I don't know if that's necessarily like a huge incentive, but alright. Newly added stages. That could be very interesting. Hyrule Warriors didn't get any new stages as DLC apart from like the 3DS version added a couple, but that wasn't DLC. That was, you know, a different game. New stages as DLC. That's interesting. Are there some locales from Breath of the Wild that we didn't get to see that we should see? You know, we didn't see much at all of the Hebra Mountains, so maybe something there. I don't really know where to think, unless it's like Hyrule Castle or somewhere like that we didn't otherwise get to like explore all of. Like we got to see most of Hyrule Castle in this game, but not all of it. Let's see, what else could there be? I don't know. Expanded roster. So data mines have already told us that Robbie and Pyra are in the game as potential DLC characters. Yuga, or what? No, that's not Yuga. What's his name? The tall fucking ninja guy. Whatever his name was, I forget. He's in the game like as a programmable, like he's got programmed data to be a playable character. And then the main bad guy, Astor, I guess also has some kind of data there. So we'll probably see, actually for the newly added stages, it's probably going to be like evil shit. So maybe, hopefully, maybe we'll see some important stuff for the story in Wave 2. New battle skills for existing characters. I don't know what that means necessarily. Battle skills. What the hell? Battle skills. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Yeah, it looks fine. Oh well, I say that you can tell what my default response is. It looks. Oh, it looks like nothing. We didn't see any of it, is what I mean to say. But the list looks fine, I guess. We'll have to wait and see what it really turns out to be. I don't know what other DLC characters they could add. Cass the bird isn't present. The elders from the future, we can get them. We can get the kid whose grandpa died or whatever, and he wants us to collect his sword. That would be a great character. We could just get all the weapons available on one child. This is a game as well. Ghosts and Goblins looks fine. I might actually get Ghosts and Goblins. More information for Breath of the Wild 2 later this year. I really wasn't expecting Breath of the Wild 2 information, but I'll tell you what I was expecting. I was expecting a little more for Zelda's 35th. For the record, that's next week. Zelda's 35th anniversary is next week. So they've missed their mark to say anything is specifically 35th. Now, Skyward Sword was technically Zelda's 25th anniversary released, and I think that was released in November. So, it could still have the branding of it, I suppose. But a little bit of a shame that they're gonna miss actually just having some kind of something for the anniversary itself. And then, listen, Skyward Sword's a great game. I will definitely play this. I don't love Skyward Sword. I'm interested to see what the motion controls feel like on Joy-Cons, and I'm also interested to see what controls feel like on a controller feels like on this game. But I don't know. My issues with Skyward Sword were it's not the controls. In fact, on Wii, I found it to work very well. If they say they refined the controls, that sounds even better. I will probably actually play this game with motion controls. Just like Gymnast tweeted, though, what I want to see is full analog control. If I play with Joy-Con, I want full analog control on that second stick for the camera. That would be fucking great. Also, 60 FPS. I was right. I looked on Twitter. This game was not originally 60 FPS. I've seen some Skyward Sword speedruns from Jim pretty recently, so that immediately stood out to me as something that's different. Groose. That is true. Skyward Sword did have the loose Groose, who is probably one of the best characters in all of Zelda, hands down. I like the story enough for this game. Fingers crossed that maybe, I highly doubt this, but maybe, if we're lucky, maybe we'll see a little bit of our friend the Imprisoned. Maybe we'll see him a little bit less. I like him. He's cool. Maybe not 3 times cool, though. I don't know. I'll deal with it either way. I'll be streaming this game as soon as it comes out, no doubt. But then there's the elephant in the room, and I'm not here to be ungrateful because I'm really happy we're getting this. And you know, I'll still play Wind Waker and Twilight Princess on my Wii U. I have them, and they work fine on my Wii U. I can plug my Wii U. In fact, that's what I've been streaming Fire Emblem off of, is my Wii U. So, you know, obviously, I have no issue with plugging in my Wii U, but the bigger issue is those are great remasters. Fingers crossed that maybe they just don't want to say anything yet and we'll see it later. But, you know, of course I gotta say that I'd like to see those games on Switch still. It's unfortunate that we're not seeming to get a 3D All-Stars-esque collection of Zelda games, but the hope is still there. They literally said nothing about Zelda's 35th, except just for this, but they didn't really specify that this was tied to Zelda's 35th. So there is still a chance that we can get some sort of collection. Like I said yesterday on stream, I think, honestly, a port or like a slight remaster of that GameCube collection, just Zelda 1 and 2, Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time. Those are great. Obviously, that contradicts the statement I said a few seconds ago with no Wind Waker or Twilight Princess. But if they really are just going to cheap out and they don't want to put those games on Switch and they just want to do one collection, I think that's the best selling point that they could do, would be just to literally up-res that port, honestly. Now, would I really like that? We'll see when it comes out. But if it comes out, I should say. I am not a predictor of the future. But yeah, I really haven't played this game in forever, so, you know, I'm a little excited to see it again. But you know what I'm really excited for? And it's funny, because Nat and I were just talking about this yesterday when I was playing Splatoon with her. She said that she really wanted to see Splatoon 3, and my first thought was, why? Now, this is before I'm seeing what I'm seeing here, but my first reaction was, why? We're currently playing Splatoon 2, and this game works fine. Why should we get a Splatoon 3? And I still kind of have that question. Why? But, you know, it looks pretty good. You know, they sold me on it. They gave me this dude, little buddies. They gave me him. Obviously, I like that Splatoon 3 seems to take place in ruined France. Now, this could be ruined France. I'm not even going to correct myself anymore. However, need I remind you that Japan has a very similar Eiffel Tower-esque building that was even present in Splatoon 1 and kind of in the background of Splatoon 2. So maybe this is a ruined Inkopolis. Maybe. Obviously, ruined France. Slightly joking. I know. But that's my speculation as to what's going on here. Boat gun looks pretty fucking lit, though. And that's the first time I've said that word unironically, so uh-oh. Honestly, I thought, for some reason, the first fucking shot of this trailer, I don't know why. I don't know why the first thought that I had was this. But my first thought of, man, this right here, this shot right here, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought that this was Final Fantasy VII. For the moment passed through my mind. I don't know what's wrong with me. I thought that this was that town at the end of the train tracks right before you go to Gold Saucer. I don't remember the name of it. That's what I thought this was at first. I was like, what, is this Final Fantasy VII Remake? Really? But then I was like, well, it'd probably look a little different than this. This doesn't really look like Final Fantasy VII, like, aesthetically. Not the remake, anyways. This is too bright. And then, well, panned the next shot, and then I was like, oh, I know these things. I know these things. Condos look cool. This kind of reminds me a little bit, not exactly, but just a little bit of the neighborhood that we stayed in when I visited Japan. So good to see they're keeping up that, you know, that aesthetic that they've got going on. This plaza looks hella cool. I'm curious to see, you know, I'm not seeing like a screen or anything here. So my hope is that we can play the game without the need to always have a news update. That would be cool. Also, this is really cool. I love that you can, like, shoot yourself to where you must spawn. We've got some new weapons here. Obviously, there's the bow, but so some other things are new here. Now, I'm not the biggest vet, but we've got crab bombs, bazooka, which that appears to be a special, actually. Maybe it's the return of that one special from the first game, the big cyclone-looking thing. I forget the name of it. Inkzuka. Yeah, that one. So maybe we'll see the return of that. Some other power-ups maybe even as well. But overall, in summary, Pyra and Mythra are in Smash, and that's all that I ever needed. All right, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to actually end the stream here. I know I put in the notification that I'm gonna play Bowser's Fury, and I still am, but I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna go eat. So give me like an hour. I'll be back. We'll play some Bowser's Fury. We'll finish that up. But of course, you know, let me just send us off with one particular song. You know what I gotta do. Here we go. This is the real character that we should have gotten. Alright, I'll be back later.